First day on Christmas Island.
Even the locals reckon it's wet.
Yeah,
Look at him, he's half down, the poor bugger.
Christmas Island thrush, we reckon. The rain's really set in, as it has done for the last month or so.
And you couldn't get more different from Geraldton.
The front yard. This is actually the main road just here. We've had about 4 cars along that this morning. Lovely. So here's the most important shelf in the local supermarket. No shortage of rum. Lots of bit blurry there.
Wait.
But wait, and there's the cheap and affordable stuff. Our choice, of course. Haha. Oh, just got wet. I don't think I'm going to find it. This is the view from the visitor centre window.
All shingle rubble down there. And this incredible wall. Vegetation everywhere you go, it's just clinging to life.
So we've just come across this amazing mosaic on the foreshore in town. It's just amazing. Every aspect of island life, crabs, birds, the ocean, whale shark, frigate birds, tropic birds, on the way back to butterflies and Abbott's booby. Just amazing.
And we have the local Christmas lights here, run by a generator. And of course the ubiquitous reindeer, only in this case we've got a couple of jungle fowl and her chicks still out foraging after dark. And the sign over there says Santa Claus is coming to town. Myrtle Beach, clinging to every section of the rock here are just literally thousands and thousands of crabs. Anywhere you look.
Slow migration has begun. Predicted to spawn tonight, so here they are, milling around waiting for the moment.
Over.
That's
So after watching the crabs releasing their eggs over there all night, you can see a most amazing sight is all of the larvae from the previous spawning coming back in their billions. And these are just the lucky ones. These little guys at Greta Beach is that they've molted already and they've turned into tiny weeny little crabs, and if you can see all the white gelatinous stuff here, that's their molt sitting there waiting to wash back down into the ocean.
Okay, this is just down at West White Beach. Just negotiated through a few little baby crabs, but they're all kind of up against this cliff. These are millions of little crabs trying to make their way up the island into the forest. Last year it was predicted that there was 2.5 trillion little crabs.
Just outside of where we're staying, right next to the wheelie bin, there are all these tiny weeny little crablies. They're saying it's an unusual year. They usually come through in one sweep, but this year it just seems to be going on and on. And in another 4 weeks, they get to do it all over again.
Okay, there's a bit of a trick to walking in crab country. You wave your foot over them and they all disappear. It just slows down your progress through the forest somewhat. Could be here quite some time.
And we've come across the little tiny baby crabs, which are being blown off the road by all the parks people so that we can drive through. There's literally millions of them.
Yeah, this is a bit of a ignominious end for a little baby crab. Poor little bastards. Sorry guys, I'm not getting you out of there.
Yes, well, unfortunately when people run over red crabs on the island, it's a bit of a double whammy. Not only are they killing a woman on the way to give birth, but they're also attracting other crabs that will sit there and eat their friends.
No, so sure.
Came back to rescue our bag from this robber crab. Look at the size of him. He's huge. He's the biggest one we've seen yet. I'm not entirely sure about this camping on Dolly Beach.
Yeah, it's a bead.
He's monstrous. That's somebody's thigh bone. What have you got in your hands there?
It does look like it, but it's just a piece of...
Oh, seriously,
Wood.
it's a wood, is it?
Yeah, it is. Slow motion combat. I wonder what the argument's over. Ouch. Not so slow motion. Couple of females. He's got the upper hand. Vanquished. Damn, she's lost a video. Okay, the old rubber crabs can be a bit difficult to shift. When he's having a few dramas here. Come on, mate, it's getting late.
What do you call those? Those massive feelers that he's waving at us are the things that they put up in the air when people drive over the top of them. Yep. That's the reason why you don't drive up over the top, you drive around. And the mosquitoes are taking absolutely no notice of the air guard I put on. The pandanus fruit is a bit of a favourite with all the local hermit crabs. There's hundreds of them.
Okay, so we're down here at the Pink House, doing a little bit of volunteering for Parks Australia. Over here's the that's the facility with the breeding Lister's gecko and blue-tailed skinks. We'll be doing some work in there tomorrow, clearing them out. That's the laboratory. Some rather nice grounds. Over there's a mango tree that we've got our eye on. And we are just sitting here having a little bit of lunch.
And a little drinky.
A little drinky of
and
water.
Sweating ourselves silly
Stupid.
and swatting at all the mosquitoes.
There's no shortage of them.
I don't know why they call it the Pink House.
Yes, being facetious, I'm sure. Anyway, just about to go back to it.
What's going on? Can't get this one filled.
Well, here we are. A day's work in the lizard lodge. Wendy's over there filling up water bottles. I think down the outside here we've got blue tails because they need the natural light. 3 in the middle are Listers, gecko, 4 in the middle, and ones on the outside are blue tails. Well, there really is plenty of them in here. You can see those, but there's a bunch of them basking. They're active little sods. And then over here I've just checked the incubators. So these are the little tubes. They've laid their eggs inside these little tubes. And you've got to check the hatchlings every day. So, 1 today. Still going this time. So here we are at the Parks Australia headquarters, making some terrariums for endangered lizards.
Which ones?
Lister's gecko and blue-tailed skinks. We're going to do some moving of broodstock into these containers tomorrow. And this is taking me right back to Seymour Sanctuary days.
And just cleaning out all of the lizard habitat, including the motel over there.
Like a big set of Jenga.
Yep, and the lizards go flying. Ooh.
Yes.
They runneth everywhere.
Trying to leave the lizards behind.
Oh, there's a big centipede down here. Underneath this bit here.
Oh yeah.
He's a beauty.
Yikes. These are the baddies.
thought any centipede was a baddie.
Introduced from
Oh dear. Oh, and the skinks are running away.
So just in here with the Lister's gecko holding and breeding facility into their Oz tents, fully enclosed, keep all the other geckos out. And in there's 61 Lister's geckos. Just fed them a bunch of termites, but they're like dark, shadowy wraiths. They kind of flit around, you can't get to see them too well. And there's 7 of them out here. Just fed them all. Let's drop some more.
So slick.
Here we are at
Chicken City Central.
Chickenville. Also happens to be the Chinese cemetery. There's an awful lot of chickens on this island.
On the Century Day Park walk and just enjoying the incredibly lush growth here. tree trunks here just seem to be a good excuse for more things to grow on it. And absolutely everything around here has stuff growing on it everywhere. Don't stand still in the forest is the message.
Wow.
Wow.
Sensitive weed.
Very sensitive.
Yeah.
Toughen up, princess.
Look at this sucker. Right across the path. Jesus Christ. What kind of place is this?
It's an ambitious meal. Got an entire pandanus limb. Delicious.
Yellow crazy ants, the downfall of many species on this island. Crabs, robber crabs, skinks, swiftlets, even the some of the mammals. Change the whole ecology.
Bring on the baits, I say. Kill the bastards.
They're probably farming some scale up there. The guidebook says that here is a good spot to see the effect, the after effect of phosphate mining. See some rainforest up there, but here on the lowlands, not much going on. Apparently they take away so much of the soil that it actually won't revegetate. We have quite a few weeds here. This is the Mexican coral vine, making a pretty good effort of taking over the forest.
And so this is the living room.
Sitting room.
Oh, sitting room. Well, living room, sitting room. They certainly seem to have carved out some nice little spots to sit in. And our regular spot over here, unfortunately, has been taken over by some red crabs. But monstrous swell. This is huge.
Here's the view from Margaret Knoll on a super rainy day. They've had probably 110, 120 mils at the airport today. This is supposed to be one of the major lookouts for birds, but I think very wisely all the birds are staying out of the rain. Okay, it's been a bit of a trek down here to the golf course lookout. There's the golf course. And we're looking out. Famous for spotting birds, apparently. But it's probably an early morning thing, because it's a bit quiet at the moment.
We're on our way to Dolly Beach. The pathway today is covered in red crabs. They seem to have a much more sedate attitude to life. They don't seem to want to get out of the way. When you walk past them, you have to step over them. Well, we got robber crabs everywhere, little blue one off in the distance, one in the hole over there, and more and more and more. Some disappearing off into the bushes over there.
The hell of a beach access down here on the Greta Beach. Freaking amazing place though. There's Wendy down there filming the crabs. Newly metamorphosed crabs. Swells up. No swimming. Okay, we're on the walk down to West White Beach. To the rain. Incredibly slippy. So it's a 1.5k walk, but it's going to take us a while, I think. So here we are down on West White Beach. It's supposed to be good snorkeling, but not today. Still got a northerly swell from some cyclone out in Cocos. Amazing. Had a hot, sweaty walk down here.
I don't want to catch anything on it in this road.
Look at this sucker.
Really quite steep. I'm hoping it's better on the way up than it was on the way down.
Amen to that. We've just made our way down to Merrill Beach. A secret little beach that's so secret, barely exists. Only on Christmas Island could you call this a beach. It's a bit of a scramble down here through all the crabs, blue crabs, red crabs, slippery rocks, tree trunks. But down here is pretty friggin' amazing. Not that you'd want to be going for a swim anytime soon. Chockers full of potholes. And a bit of rain, so that's kind of calmed down a bit. Other drivers always make it a bit of a challenge, and of course, crabs to dodge. Certainly keeps you on your toes.
Oh, and potholes.
And potholes, yeah, the potholes are a given. Good thing the longest distance is probably only about 15 or 16 k's away. Slow going on this
On the way to Hughesdale Waterfall through wetland of international significance. And these, with all the snaky roots, are Tahitian chestnuts, supposedly containing eels as well as blue crabs. And very tall. Whoa.